Yeah, we're just chilling, feeling that groove. Get ready for the race, we're about to move. The sun's shining bright, let the good times roll. It's a reggae day, filling up my soul. Sitting under the palm trees, breezy and free. Got my crew around, just you and me. The engines hum softly, a distant sound in the heart of the track where the vibes are found. With a drink in hand, we're vibing real nice. Chilling with my people, ain't life a paradise. Anticipation rising, it's a thrill in the air. Just waiting for the heartbeat, racing everywhere. Be with you all, for some live racing soon. Feel the heat beneath the sun and the silver moon. As we laugh and we dance, let our worries fade away. Reggae grooves all night, it's a perfect day. Palms sway gently, it's our favorite scene. Racing in the heart of summer, it's a dream routine. Cars lined up, ready to ignite. But for now, let's just chill in the golden light. Friends gathered round with laughter so loud as we soak in the moment, feeling oh so proud. The thrill's just a heartbeat, we're racing a while. But for now, let me see that burning smile. Be with you all, for some live racing soon. Feel the heat beneath the sun and the silver moon. As we laugh and we dance, let our worries fade away. Reggae grooves all night, it's a perfect day. Racing fast, keeping up with the hush. We're one with the sound, let the rhythms align. Just living for this moment, everything's divine. So take a deep breath, let the tension go. We'll soon hit the track, just watch this flow. With the spirit of the race, we're alive with the breeze. Chasing after dreams, doing just as we please. The night is electric, when the engines will spark. Feel the excitement, igniting the dark. But right now let's chill, let the vibes just enhance. Together we're strong, let's enjoy this dance. So gather your friends, it's a moment so sweet. In the calm before the storm, this life is a treat. When the flags wave down and the engines take flight, we'll race through the night, oh what a sight. So here's to the night, to the friends we adore. When the racing begins, we'll be begging for more. Just you and me, under the stars above, living for the thrill, it's heart and soul, my love.
On a summer's day, we gather in the field. Engines roar to life, excitement is revealed. The sky's a canvas, painted with dreams. Pilots in their jets, flying high on beams. Gavin Bass one leads the charge, a sight to behold. Adrenaline rising like a story untold. Daring loops and rolls, they twist and dance. In the open air, I find my chance. Soaring high, let the world fade away. At the Gavin Bass One Air Show, we live for today. Feel the thunder, engines screaming loud, cheering hearts unite. A vibrant crowd, from vintage planes to the latest tech. Wings spread wide, no fear of red. Gavin Boswan with precision takes his flight through smoke trails and colors, pure delight. Weaving through the clouds, a ballet in the air, painting thrills and chills, it's beyond compare. Soaring high, let the world fade away at the Gavin Boswan Air Show. We live for today. Feel the thunder, chase the sound in the symphony of flight. We're homeward bound, a rocking rhythm echo in the skies. With every heartbeat, we rise and the sound of freedom, it resonates deep as the jets transform. It's magic they read, twisting and turning. Oh, what a sight! In the heart of the moment, everything feels right. Gavin Boswan, you take us to the brink, dancing with the clouds, our spirits link. Electrifying energy, futuristically bright. In this festival of flight, our souls take flight. As day turns to dusk, the colors explode. A finale of sparks on this joyous road. With the roar of applause, we feel alive at the Gavin Boswan Air Show. Our hearts strike. So let's raise a toast to the skies above, for the pilots and fans united in love. Looking up with wonder until the night falls. Together we rise, answering the call. Soaring high, let the world fade away at the Gavin Boswan Air Show. We live for today, locked in this moment, our spirits so free. In the legacy of flight, we find our unity. As engines quiet down, our hearts still race in the memory of the sky.
good evening drivers. Their viewers called them out. They agreed. You lot have got the show of the year coming. Yes, a Christmas adult show. Mad Mark and Gavin Bass, one adult show. They said water wouldn't mix with petrol. It's like David Attenborough meeting Chubby Brown.
As the sun sets low and the lights come alive, the engines roar loud, in the heart we thrive. It's the final countdown, but we're not saying goodbye. A season ends, a new one's gonna fly. Rattlers F1 racing, feel the thrill in the air. The adrenaline's pumping, all the fans are there. So let's raise a glass to the nights we adore. With every lap we take, we're ready for more. It's the final countdown, but it's just the start. Gonna be back racing straight from the heart. Tuesday night rolls around, kids tucked in bed, with dreams of the track, racing thoughts in their head. Gavin's on the mic, giving life to the scene, bringing all the action, a commentator's dream. Look alive, folks, what a show we bring. This Rattlers F1, it's an electric thing. So let's raise a glass to the nights we adore. With every lap we take, we're ready for more. It's the final countdown, but it's just the start. Gonna be back racing straight from the heart. With every curve and turn, we feel the rush deep inside. The engines, the tires, taking us for a ride. A community united, sharing laughter and screams. In the anticipation, we're living our dreams. Nothing can break us, together we stand. In this world of racing, we're hand in hand. Now the trophies are lined, but never don't fear. Next season's on the horizon, making it clear. The sun may set low on this championship quest, but like the phoenix rising, we'll be back with zest. Rattlers F1, a family so strong. We ride through adventures where we all belong. So let's raise a glass to the nights we adore. With every It's the final countdown, but it's just the start. Gonna be back racing, straight from the heart. So here's to the memories, the moments we share, as we bid goodbye. Know we'll always be there. It's the final countdown, but don't shed a tear. Rattlers F1 will return next year. Through every finish line, through every fight, we'll ride the waves till we meet on Tuesday night. We've gathered there to call the thrilling race indeed. The heart of the Rattlers, it's our souls that lead. Rolling down the road, feeling those good vibes with the drivers in the zone, keeping the rhythm alive. Got the sun shining bright and the music in the air. Cruising with my crew, ain't a worry, that's rare. Navigating life with the beat of the street. Every mile we take, every challenge we meet. Got each other's backs, it's a unity thing. Together in this league, we let our hearts sing. So if you have a problem, don't you fret, my friend. Put a ticket in, watch the good vibes, man. We're all in this together, hear the call of the groove. Let's keep the spirit high, let the good times move. Let the good times move. You know life's a journey paved with bumps and turns, but with love in our hearts, so how brightly it burns. We got our eyes on the prize, cruising to the top. No room for negativity, let those worries drop. When tensions start to rise, just keep it cool and wise. We'll find a way to chat, leave behind the lies. Stay in the vibe, don't ruin the show. If you don't like it, then maybe it's time to go. So if you have a problem, don't you fret, my friend. Put a ticket in, watch the good vibes, man. We're all in this together, hear the call of the groove. Let's keep the spirit high, let the good times move. If you have a problem, don't you fret, my friend. Put a ticket in, watch the good vibes, man. We're all in this together, hear the call of the groove. Let's keep the spirit high, let the good times move. We're soaring in a league, shining bright like the sun. And if you got a burden, let's help each other run. Focus on the paths where the love will shine through. It's a beautiful ride when we're rolling with you. See the beauty in the struggle, feel the rhythm of the fight. Drivers on this journey, let's keep our spirits light. From city roads to country lanes, we embrace it all. Together we rise, together we stand tall. Keep the energy flowing, let the laughter ignite. With every mile we travel, we'll keep the vibe right. So let the engines roar, let the tires spin loud. Drivers on the move, we're a passionate crowd. Celebrate the journeys no matter how far. Join the reggae rhythm, we're a shining star. So lift up your hearts, let the love resonate. With every single driver we create our fate. The good vibes in this league, let's turn it around. No more negativity, let's make it profound. If you don't like it, say goodbye, let it go. But we'll keep driving forward, letting that love flow. Let the good times move.
there's a wing away there somewhere. I think the Alpine of Cuba maybe lost a wing there. Let's have a look at that Alpine. Yes, he did. He did indeed. Left-hand end plates off. Not the track. Well, it's maybe one of the tracks actually you could risk an end plate. So whether he comes in or not's another thing. What would you do, Mark? Would you pit or would you go on? For anyone tuning in, it's Gavin Bass 1 on a Tuesday night. This is the Rattlers' first race of the season. Good bunch in tonight. Thank you very much for viewing. And remember, you can subscribe to the channel for free if you've got Amazon Prime. That will get rid of those nasty ads. Regulator P8. Suspension reckons he would stay out with the broken end plate. I don't know. Oh, there's a squirrely corner there if ever I've seen one. Cayman starting to make a move in P15 now. Quite a lot of spray. To be honest with you, I'm really surprised we haven't seen a safety car, and that's credit to all the drivers this evening. Very, very hard to keep it on the track in the wet in Vegas. So track position at the moment, we've got Titron Sigma leading the race at the moment by 1.6 seconds over Hypes in the Williams second, then Hun Solo third in the Alpine. Mike is in fourth, doing brilliant in the McLaren McCuba, coming up right behind, and then that Aston Martin of Shelby. Shelby's on a serious move at the moment in the Aston. So a lot of pit stops going on now, and Han Solo's taking the lead of the race. 6 laps of 25, and everybody's diving into those pits very, very early. I wonder if they're going in too early. Near enough half the field has stopped here this evening out of the 20 drivers. I would say just about half of them. All very sensible at the moment. A lot of separation on the track now. He's doing very well now in P9. He's starting to make the moves that was expected. He's staying out on those wet tires. That's the right choice, I think. Oh, he done very well holding that off. Puts himself in the centre of the track and just blocks all track out there. So good driving from Yi. Yuval's trying to have a look now at Cash Emery. Slowly but surely catching the back end of that Racing Bull. The track is drying, Mark. I hope it does come. Hope we get a wee bit of DRS action here. Look at Armas, P9. He's now pushing. Look at this. Good little scrap going on here for P8. Yeah, there's a very visible dry line starting to appear now. That's decent racing, I must say, guys. Absolutely decent racing. Oh, there's an inside move being tried by the McLaren and Mike, but he just backs off. Trying so hard. Apophis and Jay Webber. Jay Webber's having a great race here. Still on his original tyres too. I think those who have stayed out have made the right decision. Apophis holds that position, no problem whatsoever. Cuba's going to have a look at the back of Hyper G here. But without that DRS on the straight there, it's getting very, very difficult to make any moves. Hypes. He's making the move there and he gets it. Or does he? Yes, he does. Hypes up in the P10. Oh, that Aston. Oh, dear, 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 dear. I think Hypes just got the braking completely wrong there. No yellow flag anyway. Race continues. Han Solo still leading the way there in the Alpine, but right behind him, Shelby's really going for it. Let's look at those changes. Look at this. Shelby's up 17 positions in 8 laps. What a drive from Shelby here. the Red Bull up a Pappas. He's in a hurry. We've got blue flags there. Back markers need to get moving over. The fast boys are coming behind you big time. All eyes on Shelby. He's got to pit very, very soon, surely. Stop calling me Shirley. Airplane 1. Hashemri gets a penalty. Yee making a move in P8 now over the McLaren of Patterson. Shelby could do a Lewis in Turkey and take those tyres to Interslicks. Ooh, I'd love to know. He's in the pits now, Mark. He's in the pits. So where does he come out? He's putting soft tyres on, for goodness sake. That's unusual. That might be the doom of his race, actually. Is that a mistake or is that calculated? I think the rain's off. I think he's made a master stroke there, actually. 6 laps on the softs should be okay with no rain. They're all pitting, so rain's off. And we've got 6 laps here off DRS. He's going to win it. He definitely is. He's made the right choice. Bonifay in P5 on the mediums. Oh, that Bonifay guy gets very, very, very squirrely there. So he's just getting those mediums warmed up there. Everybody's diving into the pits. I'm going to keep those tyres up, but look at the position changes. Shelby up 17. Hypes is in the pits and gets a 10-second penalty. He will be broken. Shelby in the lead. And he's in the lead by a big way. Bonifay down to P6. Chasing very, very hard against the Pappas. So everybody's on the tyres that they're going to end the race with. 9 seconds of a lead with 5 laps to go, and he's on the softs. This race is done. Unless Shelby makes a mistake, he's got the win. Absolutely, buddy, whatever. I was thinking about this the other day, how I need to phone you over the next few days to see how we're going to work it, that we can talk together, because I'm on PlayStation. I might have to open up an Xbox account so that we can do joint talk. And of course, you can do interviews, do whatever you want. You can actually stream it if you want, but it's probably best that I do that because they're all in that lobby. Hydron's making a move now up into P2. Makes it stick. 5 laps to go here in Vegas, and Shelby is well away. Regulator gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, so the penalties are starting to come in. Patterson's making a move on Mike now. He gets that to stick. Okay, buddy, I'll give you a call over the next few days, and we'll chat about it and get the date organised, and I'll get the lobbies all filled up for it. Should be a really good night. I'm really looking forward to it. We'll have one hell of a laugh. 21, 25 completed. And I'm going up to Bonifay because Bonifay's wanting that P3 position, and he's getting it. He takes Han Solo. Yes, I have voice channels on that Discord, but I'm not too sure it works via PlayStation. I think the best way to do it would be me to open up the account that I used to have on the Xbox, and then you and me can do a proper chat through Xbox chat. It comes through much louder and clearer, and then you can do the interviews through your Discord. We'll get it all sorted out tomorrow, buddy. 3 o'clock, round of golf. See if Dark Mark's about or anybody else, and we'll have a chat. I've been keeping an eye on the whole Skin Shaggy thing as well. It's not looking good for him, buddy. Cayman's making a last-minute move here now on Regulator. 2 laps to go. So Aramas and Bryce both didn't finish tonight, and Shelby is dominating this race with the choice of tire. Excuse me, I'm still really suffering from this cold. Great crowd in tonight watching. Thank you very, very much for tuning in, all of you. Very, very much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the race. But it looks like Shelby's going to win the first race of the Rattlers new season here in Vegas in the Aston Martin. Really, really tight race from Shelby. most definitely driver of the day, coming from last to first. Fantastic race, fantastic strategy, got it completely right, got onto those softs just right at the right time, dominated the last section of this race, and he's going to bring her over the line here in P1. Past the rock and roll dome he comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Feel the roar, the engine scream. The Rattlers are in town, living the dream. Heart racing, the crowd's electric tonight. F1 action under the stars, everything feels right. Beneath the bright lights, the asphalt shines. Speed demons ready to cross the lines. Pit stop, slick tires blazing hot. The Rattlers rolling in, giving all they've got. Engine notes echo a symphony of might. Gavin on the mic calls the action tonight. Wheel to wheel, they're dancing in their cars. Every turn, every drift, chasing the stars. Hey, Rattlers in town, can you feel that thrill? Adrenaline rushing, it's a high-speed spill. Fast and fierce, they blaze on the ground. It's F1 magic with the Rattlers around. Yeah, the crowd's on their feet. With passion they cheer. Here comes the Rattlers. Let's raise a beer. From the grid to the flames, the lights go out. Gavin's voice echoes, there's never a doubt. Turn after turn, it's a relentless chase. Rattlers carving through, they're setting the pace. Tires screeching, the balance, the grip. Navigating corners like a wicked script. In the cockpit, it's pure concentration. Every driver knowing they crave that sensation. Hey, Rattlers in town, can you feel that thrill? Adrenaline rushing, it's a high-speed spill. Fast and fierce, they blaze on the ground. It's F1 magic with the Rattlers around. Yeah, the crowd's on their feet. With passion they cheer. Here comes the Rattlers. Let's raise the beer. And in the pit, the crew's on fire. Timing's everything, raising the wire. Gavin keeps it real with his vivid narration, painting the scene, this insane celebration. Rattlers racing, a tempest of skill. No turning back, just a thirst for the thrill. In the zone, there's the smell of burnt rubber. Faith in their ride, let it fly, they'll recover. So here's to the Rattlers. May they always prevail. In the F1 league, they'll blaze the trail. With a heart-pounding rhythm and the crowd's roaring sound.
Well, good evening, everyone. Mic check, first of all, as always. Good evening, everybody. Well, good evening, everybody. Can you hear my voice okay? Could you just give me a little thumbs up there on Twitch, if you would, just to let me know that my voice is coming through? Oh, good. Thank you very much indeed. It's just the doesn't seem to be coming through the speaker on my laptop, so not to worry. There has had to be a restart of the grid. We were just about to start the quali there, and I think there was a little mistake made in the setup. So we're going to be delayed here for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So I'll just play just some random videos. There's the wee air show that was on earlier there. I'll just put it on. So just stay with us and enjoy this little air show.
On a summer's day, we gather in the field. Engines roar to life, excitement is revealed. The sky's a canvas, painted with dreams. Pilots in their jets, flying high on beams. Gavin Base One leads the charge, a sight to behold. Adrenaline rising like a story untold. Daring loops and rolls, they twist and dance. In the open air, I find my chance. Soaring high, let the world fade away. At the Gavin Bus One Air Show, we live for today. Feel the thunder, chase the sound in the symphony of flight. We're homeward bound, our rockin' rhythm echo in the skies. With every heartbeat, we rise and rise. The sun on my face, engines screaming loud, cheering hearts unite, a vibrant crowd. From vintage planes to the latest tech, wings spread wide, no fear of red. Gavin Bose One with precision takes his flight through smoke trails and colors, pure delight. Weaving through the clouds, a ballet in the air, painting thrills and chills electrifying energy, futuristically bright. In this festival of flight, our souls take flight. As day turns to dusk, the colors explode. A finale of sparks on this joyous road. With the roar of applause, we feel alive at the Gavin Best One Air Show. Our hearts strike. So let's raise a toast to the skies above, for the pilots and fans united in love. Looking up with wonder until the night falls. Together we rise, answering the call. Soaring high, let the world fade away at the Gavin Best One Air Show. We live for today, locked in this moment, our spirits so free. In the legacy of flight, we find our unity. As engines quiet down, our hearts still race in the memory of the skies. We found our place.
Well, good evening, everyone. Good evening, it's Gavin Bass 1 here. I'm just checking with anyone watching on Twitch. Is it coming through okay? I'm having a few little technical problems with microphones here. I can't hear it on the background, so I just have to ask Twitch viewers, is my voice coming through okay? I can only presume it is. Anyway, we will go into the live race now. We're with the Rattlers here on a Tuesday night. Wee bit of a late start there. Sorry about that, but things happen. We're here now live in Canada. That's quite a cloudy looking sky there.
Yeah, we're revving hard tonight under the blazing lights. The engines roar, the tires burn. In this race, it's our turn. Black boxes fly.
Well, good evening. Well, good evening. Oh, once and for all, I've got it working. Good evening, everybody. It's Gavin Bass. We're here in Canada. Sorry about all of those technical problems. Playing music, I didn't want it to play and blah, blah, blah. But we're here live now in Canada, and it's good evening to everybody. Absolutely super to have you on board tonight watching this fantastic league race at Canada. Drivers out tonight, you can see. Let's just get the telemetry and the data up and the full track. Jay Webber's out in the Merc. We have no grip is in the Williams this evening. Uville is in the Kick, and Cuba's out in the Alpine tonight. Kashamre is in the Racing Bull with Rock Robs in the Haas this evening. Yee out in the Ferrari. Hi-Fi out in the Ferrari. Hooley's with us tonight. He's in the Williams. Mike's out with us tonight. He's in the McLaren. You've got Hi-Fi in the Ferrari also, and Rock Robs in the Haas. Now, some of the laps are starting to come in. We've got Fonafe, Patterson, Apophis, and Titron Sigma here tonight, along with Yee as well. Shelby puts a 109.475 in as his banker lap this evening, with Yee just 1/10 behind that. Apophis puts in a very respectable 109.842, and Mike has now put up a 110. Oh, they're coming in furiously fast there. They all must have went out all at the same time. Let's go on with Jay Webber, see what he's doing. Oh, he got a beautiful little toe there. That will have really helped him. I think Jay Webber's just about to set a fairly sensible lap here. It's all about this chicane. How will he handle it? Nerves of steel going round here. It's just how fast you actually want to do it. Oh yeah, he cuts that really nice actually. I think this is going to be a 1010 something. 1010 bang on at P8 for Jay Webber there. Great lap from him. So everybody's been out on one lap so far. Patterson's put in a very respectable 109.953. So this is going to be a close race. Just look at those times for the banker laps here in Canada. Oh, Patterson's not improving on his last lap. Jay Webber in P3 there, he's doing, or in P8, he's doing really, really well. So Fonafe's out there again, and he is a 108.863. Let's see how a 108.8 can be improved if he can. Oh, he's jumping into the pits. Great lap there from Fonafe. So Shelby needs to shave, 3/10 off this. Doesn't like it. Jay Webber, a good evening to you, sir. Nice little lap from you, P8. Have a good race, buddy. Great grid tonight. We lost a couple, I think, on the restart. Don't know who didn't come back. Cuba's trying to beat that 110, but he's behind it at the minute. Let's see if anybody's improving. Mike's trying to beat a 1:10 at the moment, so what's he like at the end of Sector 2? That's a pretty tight lap there. He done the 1:10, so he'll be wanting improvement. But yeah, he's 3.5 tenths up at the moment, and that just been pretty well good. Put him in P4 or P3 possibly. Depends how just good he gets as Sector 3. Oh, spot on, Mr. Bass. Once again, he absolutely nails it. 109.464 for Mike there in the McLaren. Superb light. And that puts Shelby down into P4. Oh, Yee just pops it into first place with a 1:08.738. Shelby's bang on exactly the same time as he was the first time round. And I know exactly where he lost a wee bit of time there, and he knows exactly where he lost it. Let's see if he can get anything on Sector 3. I have a feeling he might hit, you know. No, he's going for it. Keeps him in 4th. Apophis in 6th, Regulator in 7th, Patterson in 8th. In 9th is Cuba, Jay Weber in 10, and Kashemri, he's on 11. Rock Robs is out there in 12, and he's on a lap. But he's not, he's coming in from 1, I think. He's flashing. Half no grip in 14th, he's still in the pits. And he needs to improve on a 1:10.561. Here comes Pulley. He's for the pits as well. He's going to have another go. Let's see how Yuval's doing there. He'll definitely improve in that 1:10, I would think. Oh, he's 2 tenths down in Sector 1, so Yuval's struggling. Hyper G, how's he doing? Thirteenth at the moment. Bonifay now takes top spot at 1:08.531 in the kick. So that puts Ye in second, but Ye and Titron are both on laps at the moment. Apophis is on a lap, I think. Oh, I think he undercut that. Yeah, he's backed off. Han Solo's on a lap. Let's go on with the Alpine. Oh, that's quite tidy. Let's see how he is at the end of Sector 2 here. This is Han Solo driving the Alpine this evening. Yeah, he's well up. He's 3/10 up. And that just might be enough to put him in P8 or 9. But he's got lots of battery left, and he can maybe make a best out of Sector 3. I can see an improvement even further here. P13. Real hot lot out tonight. Honestly, this is really, really tight stuff. 108. Only 2 of them in the 108. That's Fonafay and Yi. Four minutes to go. Not too sure what Fonafay's doing. I think he's going to have another go at it. He is. Wow, third place for Shelby, a 108.936. So there's absolutely nothing between these top 4 or 5 guys, honestly. Really, really tight stuff here at the top of the grid in Canada. This is Rattlers, and I'm Gavin Bass. One on a Tuesday evening for this race in Canada. Let's see how Fonafay's doing at the end of Sector 2. Oh, he's a 10th up, so I can't see him better than that now. Not at that stage of the game with only 49%. Regulator's on out lap, so we'll stay on board with Regulator and see if Regulator can do anything better than a 109.832 or 823, sorry, which is already a very good lap, mind you. Here he goes. Oh, he's 1.165 up at the moment. And that could be enough to stick him up into about P7 or 6 if he keeps this going. That's a phenomenal lap by Yi at 108.424. Oh, he's only very slightly up now, so he needs a powerful sector 3 here, does Regulator. Loses a bit of traction there, and that will have lost him a few tenths, I'm sure. But anyway, it gets him up into P8, and that's a 109.676 there for Regulator. On way up Hoppus. Oh, Apophis does exactly not what you want to do, and that's hit the wall of champions. So Apophis bends it. He was really pushing hard there. He so wanted it. I can also tell you that he's just recovering from an injury, and he's going from assists to complete no assists. So Apophis is trying to get back to where he was before the injury. So, you know, it's likely that things like that are going to happen when you're coming from where you were to where you used to be. So hard luck, Apophis, and I wish you a speedy recovery and getting back onto those no assists again, buddy. No shame in that whatsoever. You were flying there too. You were on it. But it looks like is there anybody still out? Yeah. So what a quality that was. Yi 1, Phonify 2, Shelby in 3, Titron Sigma 4, and Apophis is 5. Mike 6, brilliant lap for Mike. JW Weber, he is in 7, and Regulator 8 from Cuba 9. Kashemri is 10, Patterson 11, Rock Robs in the Haas in P12, Hun Solo in 13th, Yuval in 14th, Hyper G is in the Aston Martin in 15th, Pulley is in 16th, Have No Grip is in 17th. Oh my goodness, I don't believe that actually, Pulley. And you know what? You guys probably need to start getting used to do a bit of, if you wanted to race on a Tuesday night, you probably need to get used to no track limits or not strict track limits. That just might be the difference, guys. These lads have been running no track limits on what do you call it? Easy, not easy, but they're unrestricted, so they're not on the full track limits. It means that you can really go close to the white line and not get punished for it. So I would say Pulley and I Have No Grip, that is probably the difference, and I wouldn't stress about those times whatsoever. That's exactly the difference between the Rattler drivers and yourselves at the moment. They're just used to maybe pushing the limits ever so slightly further than you guys would, thinking that you might get a penalty. But with those restrictions off, that will definitely be the difference. So don't fret, because you'll definitely have the race pace whenever you start seeing what lines all the rest of the drivers are using. But anyway, we're in Canada and we'll stand for the national anthem of Canada. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, good evening and welcome to Gavin Bass 1 on a Tuesday night. It's Canada, it's the Rattlers F1 League, and I need to turn down the music on the background. Good evening, everybody viewing in. Good evening, Teague. You enjoyed the national anthem? Brilliant. It really does add a wee bit of atmosphere to the stream. But we're here in Canada and we're on the formation lap, and we're going live right now to see the lads getting ready for this phenomenal race here in Canada. Yin P1, Fonafade P2, Shelby in 3 in the Aston Martin, Titron Sigma in the Mercedes. You've got a Hoppus in 5 there in the Red Bull with Mike, Jay Weber, Regulator in Cuba, chasing them all right down to Cash Emery in 10. Then you've got Patterson in the McLaren in 11, Rock Robs in the Haas. Then you've Han Solo in the Alpine. You've got Yuval in the Kick. Hyper G, driving the Aston this evening, with Pulley in the Williams, with Have No Grip in the Williams also. Last but not least, you've got the Ferrari of Hi-Fi as the first guys on the grid start to line up. Good evening. You're with the Rattlers. You're with Gavin Bass, and I'm really looking forward to this one. Look at the angle that the Aston Martin of Shelby has parked out there. Unbelievable. We're just waiting on the back markers now just to line up. Here we go. And we're off in Canada. Let's see how turn 1 gets on. Oh my goodness, isn't that absolutely beautiful? Unbelievable, a credit to the league whatsoever. How you get round Canada without a smash, I don't know, but they've just done it. That's phenomenal. Brilliant, guys. Love to see this. Right down as far as Hi-Fi at the back there. Fonafay takes the lead. Behind is Yi, and he's on the hard tires. Look at the mixture of the different strategies going on here this evening. Yes, Teague, I see that. Let's have a look at the quick changes. There they are, buddy. Position changes are up for you. Yep, Pulley's up 3. Patterson's up 3. Fonafay and Shelby are up 1. Yee's down 2. But he'll not worry too much about that. He'll be tucked in. Great start from Rock Robs and Pulley, Yuval and Have No Grip all up places as well. The Kick of Fonafay just puts in a 1:16.214 here in Canada. So it's all go. Han Solo's really getting close to Pulley there. But look at Yuval. Oh, he had to absolutely put his full body weight behind the brake pedal there to try and make sure that that kick didn't go into the back of Rock Robs. He's pushing once again. Yuval's driving really, really close. And that's good stuff. Come on, Yuval, make that move. Not under DRS, you won't. Rock Robs. He's tucking in nicely there behind Regulator now. Jay Weber gets taken by Mike. Mike inside and out there. Those two are having a real battle. Mike gets it into P6 with Weber now. Absolutely chasing the trunks down of that McLaren. I have a feeling Mike has just borrowed that position. I have a feeling Weber's going to stalk him until he gets that back. In fact, it's happened even quicker than you think. Outside move once again. Plenty of room given. Weber and the Merc takes it up into P6. What a race these two are, Gavin. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at the McLaren. He's going to try an inside. It's going to be a late break move, and he does it beautifully. Oh my God, what a move by Mike there. Brilliant stuff. Look at Yee. Yee starting to really have a look at Bonifay now. Regulator wanting a bit of the fun in P9. Excuse me, I've got a bad cough. Oh my God, this race is frantic from P7 down, and it's frantic from P3 down to P6 or P7 as well. Look at this, these four are having a battle. The Shelby's running away by 1.3 seconds at the moment. Quick look at those tires again. The Shelby's on the mediums. You would sort of nearly expect that. If Yee can get back on the DRS train there, Yee just might have the advantage in the tire strategies. Pulley and Han Solo having a wee battle now. Pulley will be loving this. Oh, Pulley goes for an inside. Oh, what a brash move there by Pulley and the Williams. Got the elbows out there, the big man. He was doing co-coms with me last night. Brilliant night we had too. Good fun at Monaco. We actually made Monaco interesting. Sound like Donald Trump there. We'll make Monaco great again. But we did. We made it great. It was a fabulous night. Jay Weber, he's saying to himself, right, Patterson's enough's enough. Here he comes. Oh, he gets a nice speed out of that corner. Jay Weber just might make the move on the inside here. Will he? No, he won't. He's going to have to be patient. He'll wait for the DRS up the big straight. There's no point doing it early. Well, he's trying it early. Oh, check that out. Go ahead, Weber. Go ahead, son. What a race. Sorry, guys, I'm getting really excited, but this is really good racing. I think you've got to agree with that. Cuba down in P12. He's now having a look at Pulley. Oh, Han Solo's made the big one. He's had a collision. We've had Hyper G is out. Han Solo, let's see. Oh, Han is damaged. We've got a yellow flag. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. There's been an incident. It looks like Han Solo. Let's see who else has been in there. Well, we'll soon know when they go into the pits. Oh, there's a few broken wings going on here. All right. There's another broken wing. Rock Robs is broken. Oh, Hi-Fi's broken. Oh, there's been a right bash there. But no safety car, I don't think. Virtual. So big changes going on in the pits now. A lot of the medium guys are jumping onto the hards. Yee gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car. Now Yee will be really upset with that. Back to race. Bonifay on the back of Afopus now. Hyper, what about you, sir? I'm doing okay. What happened to you? I wasn't on it, so I didn't see what happened, but I just seen a yellow flag and a lot of people were wing damage. Any idea what went on? Not that I'm going to be involved in it, but it was an accident, I presume. Shelby's away by 2.3 seconds now again in those mediums. Apopus is still chasing down Bonifay. And then there's a nice little battle going on here in P12 with Cash Emery against Hi-Fi. I'm just going to leave it on broadcast for 1 wee second, guys, while I go and get myself a drink. I'm starting to cough a bit. So I'll just leave it on this view for you to enjoy. Okay, I'm really back, and I am really excited. I was getting myself so excited there, I nearly choked. I felt really good. Yeah, you were going well, to be honest with you, you were going well. But have a look at Fonafe. He's driving really aggressive. Pipes, what about you, sir? What a race we have going on here, guys, honestly. I've seen some of the best battling I've seen between Jordan Webber and Mike there earlier. Let's see if we can get some more of it in action here. With Fonafe and Apophis. Oh, have you got the man flu as well, buddy? Yeah, it's a bad dose of it. I had it there for 3 days solid. Just put me in bed in my back, to be honest with you. Really bad dose of it. And of course, men suffer much worse, as you well know. Women just don't understand us. But they'll learn. They'll learn. Here comes Fonafe. Very funny. Very funny indeed. But look at this. This is not funny. Apophis is doing his damnedest. Apophis is doing his damnedest to hold Fonafe off here, and he's doing a very good damnedest, let me tell you. Who's going to win, Gav? I called it earlier this afternoon. I said Apophis. But I'll tell you not what, it's anybody's race. Look at Cash Henry in P10. He's really giving pulley loads here. Lap 11 of 35, and we are in Canada live with the Rattlers F1 Racing League here on a Tuesday night. I'm Gavin Bass 1. and we're involved in one. Oh, look at that. Oh, Cash Emery just does a wee trick for us on camera. Cash Emery, take a bow. Let's have your photograph and autograph. Unbelievable recovery there, buddy. Have no grips down in 17. He's not having a good race by his standards. I have a little story I'm going to tell you sometime about this lad. He knows the story as well as I do, but it'll all become very clear on the Gavin Bass Show channel. Yes. Oh, yes, we have got something very special going on. If you want to know, ask me. I'll tell you. Pulley up into P8 now behind Jay Weber. And sorry, behind him is Cash Emery. So they're having a good scrap. Mike's back on the out onto the track here, and he's going to come out just behind Cuba by the looks of it. Yes, he is. So Mike's back out on a fresh set of zero hard tires there. Cash Emery still pushing there against Pulley, but he's not quite getting there just at the minute. Apophis P1. Pulley or Fonafe pushing really hard. Now look at Shelby. Shelby's starting to make up ground there on the 3-lap old hard tires. So Shelby wants a bit of this. Oh, Shelby's getting it where he needs to get it. And you know what? He'll gain. Just you watch his clock going down here on this corner. Where do you see? You know the very sharp right-hander at the bottom here? I'll tell you when. Where do you see where he gains here? He's really good on this really tight U-bend here. Where do you see the time he goes? 1:11 at the moment. Look. Down to 1, right down to 9. Told you. Tell you what, Gavin Bass might be old, but he's not stupid. And if you're listening, I have no grip, you need to be listening to that. I ain't stupid. We are in for a showdown. Go on, Rock Robs, you're doing brilliant there. Regulators giving Hi-Fi a little look in that now. But look at Titron Sigma, never rule him out either. Here he comes, up into P4. Yee goes into the pits with his 12-lap old hards. So these tires are really scrubbing. Shelby is going to get them. Yeah, he is. But there's still a long race to go. Here he comes. The flying Aussie. Young Shelby. Good wee friend of mine. We speak often. He's a good lad, I must say. Oh, do I wish him luck as well. But he's up against it here with Fonafe and Apophis. He's going to be loving this because he has been really searching for a racing league that he really fits into, and he seems to be loving this league. He sent me a text earlier in the week to say this is just where it is, and he just loves it. He's up against guys there of his own standard, and he's having a race of his life tonight in P3. Fonafe still having a real good close look at Apophis here. So these three are really on it. Now have a look at Yee. He's going to make short work of Patterson here very shortly. Oh, his pace just really carried him into that corner so well that it didn't even affect the McLaren. I thought looking at that he maybe chopped the nose off, but my God, he did not. He got so fast, he got round that corner like a lightning bullet. Have a look at Fonafe. He's still hanging right in there in this battle of three for P1. Lap 15, we're not even halfway through. And it's Apophis in P1, Shelby in P2. Then you've got Bonifay stalking away there in P3. Titan Sigma is now starting to come a wee bit better in P4. Yi is now up into P5 with those one-lap old mediums, and you can be sure he's going to wind them in quick. Then you've got Patterson P6 with Jay Weber and P7. Some smashing racing from Jay Weber and Mike earlier on there. Pulley's holding well in 8th. He'll be enjoying tonight for sure. Cuba is having a lovely little battle here now with Pulley. Oh, nice move there. You see, this is where Pulley is losing time because he's not used to racing with the restricted track limits on. So he could have took that corner much narrower and took an awful lot more of the apex, but he's frightened too because he's just so used to driving within the limits of the white line. So, you know, if Pulley wants to race here again, I would advise him to go and have a practice with the track limits down to minimum, and he will gain so much time. But he's doing well there in P10 at the moment. Look at Bonifay. Bonifay's on a move here, inside move. Oh my goodness. Holy horizontal hedge clippers. Is the Red Bull going to hold him? Is Bonifay going to take it? No, the Red Bull holds him. Apophis is in the outside, inside now, and he's going to get that corner. Oh no, they've taken each other. They got away with it. Ho, ho, ho. Now that's aggressive racing if ever I've seen it. Thankfully nobody got damaged, but that was very close to an absolute massive one. I honestly think that Bonifay just got through there. Apophis said, away you go. Cuba down in P9. Apophis makes a move up into P2. He's now chasing down Shelby, but Shelby's now got a 2.2 second lead over Apophis, so Apophis needs to try and reel him in somehow. Apophis is in the more worn tyres too. He's on the 12 lap old hards. Let's see the track positions now. Not that it really matters just at the minute, but there needs to be another Pulley's up 6, 3 up for Apophis and 2 up for Shelby. Nice little gain there for Hi-Fi and 13. He's doing really, really well. Oh, there's a bit of separation on the track now. That's good. That's going to give me a little rest. I can just go down the drivers as they are now, and I'll just bump those tyres on so you can see exactly where they are in terms of tyres. Shelby 1, Apophis 2, Bonifay is in 3. Then you have Titron Sigma. He's starting to get in. He's now got that into 3.2 seconds of Bonifay. Yi is now chasing down hard on those mediums 4 lap old, so he's gaining. He's got that in from 13 to 9.6. Patterson's in the McLaren, and he is doing real well in 6th there. Jay Weber having a real good steady race with Mike in 8th. Cuba's in 9th and Pulley's in 10th. Then you've got Yuval in 11th and Cash Emery. He is in 12th in the Racing Bull. Then you're down to Hi-Fi in the Ferrari with Rock Robs on the medium tyres now. They're going to need change very soon too. Han Solo in 15, Have No Grip in 16, and Regulator in 17. So there you go. But no one is in a battle just at the moment. I think Han Solo is possibly starting to gain on Rock Robs. So we'll have a look and see what he can do. Oh, yeah. Let's see if Hun gets the speed out of the corner. He does, actually. And I think he's going to make the move here now. Wow, Rock Rubs had an awful lot of pace on the straight there. Absolutely superb pace. Rock Rubs goes round the corner, and I think Han Solo pitted there. No, it was Rock Rubs that pitted. So Han Solo's up in the 14th now. Boniface back into the pits, and he's put on the last set of tyres of the evening, I reckon. He's going to do 15 on the hards. So Boniface going to come out there in about 5th or 6th position. Fifth it is for Boniface with the new set of tyres on. Shelby's carrying front wing damage there. Don't know how that happened. Yes, I do actually. Somebody's just said that it was caused or happened with Hi-Fi. Not too sure what happened there. Shelby's now in the pits. So all the different strategies are starting to pan out now. Blue flags unlucky for Shelby. Oh no. Well, at least he has the sense to go into the pits rather than battling on, because you just lose so many tenths per lap with no end plate. Shelby's out now on P5 on a fresh set of mediums, so he's got every chance. Is he going to try and run these mediums 14 laps? Don't know. He might end up in the soft tires. Nice move by Shelby. Apophis now in the pits. Bonifay gets the fastest lap at a 1:11.256. Now that's a cracking racing lap. That really is a cracking racing lap. Yi now takes the lead on the 8-lap old mediums. So I'm looking forward to everybody pitting for the second time. Let's see the stops. There you go. A lot of them are still out on the first bunch of tyres, so a few stops still to be made. Down to Jay Weber. He's on the back of Pulley. Patron, Sigma and Shelby and Apophis having a right battle here now. A battle of 3. Boniface right on the back of Yi now. Here comes Shelby. Apophis gets the elbows out there and says, no, Shelby, you're not doing it. A real tight bit of racing there. That was ballsy from both of them. Or it might have been Titron, actually. Bonifay on Yi. Back marker just letting them through nicely there. So Bonifay's in the lead on the tyres that he probably will finish the race on. Yee's on the 9-lap old medium, so Yee is going to have to change those tyres again. Apophis is on 1-lap old hard, so he's on the race. Apophis is in advantage tyre-wise for the end of this race. Titron Sigma in 4th and Shelby in 5. Absolutely going well here. Yes, indeed, buddy, they are. They're having a really, really good battle. Really hard battling. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Somebody went well wide there. Who was that? I think it might have been the back marker. Sorry, I got just slightly confused there. Shelby still on the back of Titron. Wonder how far Yee's going to take those medium tyres before he jumps in. Is he going to try and get another 3 or 4 laps out of them and possibly try the softs? Or is he just going to stick on another set of mediums? He's going in now. We're about to find out. It'll be another set of mediums, I would say. It is indeed. So on go the new mediums for Yee, and he will come out in P5, okay. Yuval having a good old scrap with Pulley now. "24 laps at 35. For anyone just tuning in, it's Canada, it's the Rattlers F1 Racing League on a Tuesday night, and I'm Gavin, having a ball here tonight with some phenomenal racing. Talking about phenomenal racing, look at this up here, an absolute battle for P2. Apophis is leading that little posse at the moment, but look at that, Titron and Shelby right in there. Fonafay has got a 5.4 second lead now, and I think the tyres are more or less changed for the race. So there's your position changes. Up 6 for Pulley and up 3 for Apophis, and he's in P2, and he's trying to bring that 5.3 seconds down. Now, if these 3 guys had any sense, they'll work together. They've got to pull Fonafay in. Pulley having a go at Cuba here. Cuba defends well. Pulley can do nothing about that. He made that corner so narrow, and Pulley could do nothing about that. Pulley did have pace there, but he just couldn't do it. Cuba closed him out. Brilliant racing. Titron Sigma in P3 now. Look at this. That gap has now come down to 4.9, and we've still got 8 laps to go here in Canada with the Rattlers F1. This isn't over. If you're watching my stream, is Teague still there? Are you still there, Hyper? Are you still there, Hypes? Who do you think's winning this? Here comes Shelby, or here comes Titron, sorry. You reckon Fonafay has that in the bag? Well, I hope so. I hope you're right. Hope you're right. Han Solo in P15, he's now having a wee bit of a battle with Regulator. At least they're in a race. That's the fun about this. You always find yourself a race. I think all the pit changes have more or less been done. There's your stops there. Look, everybody's on the second stop. Yeah, we're on the tires now to finish the race. That's fantastic racing all the same, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Titron and Apophis are having a real humongous battle here. And it looks like Fonafay is pulling away. This is Fonafay's race to lose for sure. Jay Webber having a good battle with Mike here. They're back at it. Those two are going to have a good chat later. But here they come. Jay Webber on the back of Mike. These two have been scrapping away the first sort of third of the race. Now the last third of the race, they're going to have another battle. Brilliant to see. Titron still battling away there. Shelby's got it down. Well, it's 1.1 second away at the moment. He needs to start to gain that back. Bonifay's gone from 5.8 down to 5.4. He's just playing with them at the moment. Titron's having a real battle here with Apophis. Brilliant stuff from Apophis holding that off. Really, really superb. And he hasn't used too much. Can't keep my eyes off this one, but Pulley's having a look at the Alpine of Cuba here. There's your tires. Five laps to go. Pulley's trying so hard to get into that 9th position. 6 lap old versus 5 lap old medium, so it's a pretty even race. Slight advantage to Cuba. So Fonafay still holding that lead. Hyper reckons Shelby's front right tire's not looking good. Let's have a look. No, it's not actually. You're dead right. Titron has built up that harvest and he will be ready to try and make the move on Apophis now for P2. He's got it this time. He's got it. He's definitely got it. Here he comes. Oh, inside and outside, they both defend, and the Papa still holds that second place. Three laps to go here, and this is going to be a scrap to the showdown. While they're scrapping, Fonafay's running away with this. Those tires are looking very tired, aren't they? They look quite worn. They certainly are, Hi-Fi. They are really quick. This is an incredible battle here for P2 between Apophis and Titron Sigma. Fonafay's away by 6.5 seconds now, but these two are battling it. Apart from Patterson, he's showing a wee bit of pace now on those soft tires. He's going to make short work of Mike here on the 7-lap old mediums. Those medium tires of Shelby's will be screaming. So we'll just go down your drivers as we go over the line there at lap 33, 34 now. Fonafay takes the lead, obviously. There is 7 seconds ahead. Apophis and P2 in the Red Bull. And then Titron Sigma, he is in third. And Shelby has just lost a bit of pace there on those mediums. Those mediums are done. And he's in fourth place. Yi is now in fifth in the Ferrari. And his tyres will be fairly tired as well. Patterson's making quite a bit of ground now on those soft tyres, but it's wasted time really with the gap between him and Yi. Mike's doing well there in seventh with Jay Webber coming right up there in the Mercedes in the eighth. Cuba's in ninth and Pulley's in 10th in the Williams. Cash Emery, he's in the Racing Bull this evening. He's P11 with Uville in 12. Rock Rob's in 13. He's jumping into the pits. He doesn't like those tyres anymore, and he's going to throw on a set of softs probably. Yeah, he does. And then Regulator in P15. Titron still battling away here. They're coming close now to some of the back markers, I think. Pulley gets a 10-second penalty for ignoring the blue flag. Fonafay was right on his back there for quite some time, so he gets a big penalty for that. Titron Sigma still in P3. And Cuba's having a look at Jay Webber now. Nice move by Cuba up into P8, puts Jay Webber behind him. Oh, what happened there? Cuba's out. Cuba's out of the race. Lap 35, Funafay. Pulley gets a 10-second penalty. Wow, what a race. Apophis gets second, Titron Sigma third. Shelby is in fourth and Yi is in fifth. Here comes Patterson. So a great win by Funafay with Apophis second. Great battling with him and Titron. Shelby got a wee bit of wing damage, hit a bit of bad luck with a bad back marker. I think it was just a wee bit of a misunderstanding. But here comes Patterson. Over the line he goes. Thanks, Patterson, for a nice wee wiggle. You're glad to get home safe. Then comes Mike. Right behind him is Jay Weber. Here comes Weber. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant stuff all together. What a race, what an absolutely blinding race, guys. Some absolutely phenomenal action to watch back. This is one you definitely don't want to miss. Well done, Funafay. Absolutely. So Funafay wins. Fastest lap went to Yi. Pulley and driver of the day. Most overtakes was Pulley, and Mike got the cleanest driver. So there you go. Funafay gets P1, Apophis 2, Titron Sigma 3, Shelby 4, Yi is 5, Patterson 6th, Mike, brilliant one from him, 7. Him and Jay Weber had a phenomenal race there in P8. Pulley 9 and Kashemri is in 10. Yuval, Han Solo, Rock Robs, Cuba, Regulator, and Hi-Fi DNF'd with Have No Grip and Hyper G, sorry, they all DNF'd. I don't know why Have No Grip DNF'd. He probably got involved in an accident and wanted just to give it up. The race director incidents, just in case any of the stewards need anything there. There's all your incidents up and down. Wow, I am absolutely breathless after that one, guys. Absolutely breathless. What a night. What an absolute phenomenal night for the Rattlers League here. Super, super, super job. Oh, I am tired. Well, everybody, I hope that all that tuned in this evening really enjoyed that tonight. That was just one of the best races ever, and one that I really look forward to making the highlights for next week always. Enjoyed that, says Pulley. Yeah, good old battle out there, good fun. And you just need to understand, buddy, you need to start doing a wee bit of practice if you want to race again there with the track limits off. And that's where you were getting your time lost there, because you were just sticking to the track limits. Had some mega battles. Yeah, you did, buddy. There was so much. Honestly, this one is really, really worth watching back. Stuff on there that you didn't see, and there was stuff on there that I saw. Honestly, that you'll really enjoy it watching back. And so there you go. So look, for me, it's a good night and a brilliant night again for the Rattlers F1 League. Another full grid, another superb Tuesday night, and isn't that what it's all about? Guys in from Apex 2.0, guys in from RPL, guys in from Pure Speed Syndicate, you know, guys in, honestly, they're in from all of the different leagues that I do comms on, and it's just really, really good. Seen Hi-Fi in there tonight. I'm sure he's gutted that he maybe caused Pulley a wee bit of a problem there, but I think his intentions were good to pull over and let him through, and it just didn't work out the way he thought it was going to work out. Anyway, I'm sure Hi-Fi will drop Shelby a little message of apologies there, or he might just have to take his medicine on the ticket. But I'm Gavin Bass 1. This was the Rattlers F1 League on a Tuesday night in Canada Live. And I must admit, guys, it was a pleasure being your commentator tonight. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you all next Tuesday night. Have a good one.
From the valleys to the mountains, where the rivers gently flow, I'll be back again soon with another show. Till then, hold on to laughter, keep the music alive. In the heart of each song, we will always survive. So take